This is going to be a sad video. I haven't stopped thinking about how badly I got destroyed by this guy. He shoved his knight into my position. It was the most painful thing I have ever experienced. Look at this, plus 4.8, plus 3.6. Computer, shut up. No one likes you. You're a teacher's pet. I mean, be solid, don't get too aggressive, try to last as long as possible. Good life advice, period. I thought I would castle and create threats. Stockfish thinks I'm an idiot, but I think Stockfish is an idiot, so we have a very abusive relationship. Or bishop f3, but that doesn't work at all because he'll just go here. He just won't trade with me. It's gonna be like an annoying toddler running around the room, and just putting the knights in the middle. I mean, you know, these knights in my face, like it's not. Rook g8, king g8, rook b8, and I simply lose a bishop. Actually, it's worse than that. I might also lose my queen. Actually, it's worse than that. I think I just get mated. One of the most absurd tactics I've ever seen, it's a pawn forking two queens. Have you ever seen a pawn forking two queens? In a situation like this, when the king's out in the middle and not close to the edge of the board, what you do is you play queen f1, cut the king off on one row, and then you just start doing the steps, the ladder mate. And white does exactly that. White cuts the king off in the middle of the board with the move queen h5, plays queen f4 check, plays queen h3 check, plays king e2, sacrifices one queen, and proceeds to lose the second queen, and the game of 2-300s ends in a king versus king draw. I wouldn't even be shocked if black almost has advantage. There is kabam, kaboom, kersplat, and rook d1. So Gotham noises. You kind of grab the pawn, you have to run away. It's like having a getaway driver, you know, when you rob a bank. I wouldn't know anything about that, but that's what I hear. I'm an amoeba compared to Magnus. What? 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 Whoa! Oh, what? 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 Whoa! Wow! It's mate! It's mate! Oh my... Bro, he survived. Oh my god, he survives. Oh my god, you did it the wrong way. You had mate in one with rook f6, but the king... Oh my goodness, you forced him to safety. Oh, you can't take the queen, it's a pin. Oh my, queen trade. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now black just goes on to win the game, right? Oh my, oh, white is gonna win? White, of course white is gonna win. Oh, and white queens with check. Okay, this is, I mean, look at, connect, oh, connect. 5. Damn, damn. 2 seconds on this move. White doesn't play the King's Gambit. White plays the booster seat King's Gambit. White plays the tricycle assistance wheels on the bike King's Gambit. White plays the step stool to get something on top of the refrigerator King's Gambit. White plays the call your significant other to open up the pickle jar King's Gambit. This might not even end up on YouTube. So Twitch, everything you just wrote to YouTube, honestly, might not. I might throw this whole episode in the absolute garbage. Like straight up, I'm not even gonna throw this in the garbage. I might just straight up nuke the episode. I might nuke the series. I might nuke the YouTube channel. I might nuke my entire social media existence because I saw this game. I might never play chess again. I might not even think about chess again. You will not see me interact with any 8x8 entity ever, ever. This is it, I'm done. The bishop can stand and see literally the whole board. Like the bishop is standing on a mountaintop and looking with binoculars, and the bishop sees everything, right? Not this bishop. That bishop, yeah, that bishop needs cataract surgery. Your opponent behaving like an ooga booga chess player, and then you go full booga yourself. The absolute bozo over here, falling asleep in the bushes with his pants down. Queen a8. I mean, what? In the middle of the game, the rook and the queen sneak off somewhere, you know? Like, what are we doing here? What is this? I don't know. That, like, oh my god, what's going on? What's happening? As people like to do, they're like, well, what about in this opening, Gotham? You know, when you get car sick at the beginning of a long car ride and you don't vomit, like I'm shocked it took you 18 moves to vomit, but then you swallowed it, sorry if you're eating, and then you just didn't barf the rest of the, you had a burp Rook d1. You know, then you just played so well. You played so well. Good job. Now, this looks like a free pawn. It's not. Why is this not a free pawn? White to play and win. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Excellent. The move is bishop takes a6. No, just kidding. It's bishop h7 check. But the problem is 1 plus 3 plus 5 is not equal to 9. 9 is 9. There are so many things in this position that you could take by accident and play a good move. What is G4? What could possibly be the idea of the move G4? Like, did Black think, well, if they take me, then I take the queen? Like, I don't know. I do not know. Analyze the game in much greater depth in this video. That's the difference. And guess the elo, I just sort of go, and then I guess the elo. So yeah, bishop c5 is a visit to Uga town, population Buga. You have to play king b6. Why? Because if I play knight e4, bishop f8. Black has 2 extra pawns. He has 7 versus 5. And he has a rook. So rook and 2 pawns for 2 pieces. But what does white have? Hope. So the idea of knight e2 is it's very simple to understand. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. We can also name this the horse cloud, the night cloud, the bong horse. It's by castling on the short side, but that move loses immediately to which 2 move combination that you will obviously see if you pause the video? Very good. Wow, look at you. Queen takes c6. No, just kidding. Queen takes e7. And again, here's an example of why the bishop and the queen just work so well together. Whereas those knights... I was playing like an international master or something out of it. I was like a kid. And I took and I was like, ha, I gave the international master doubled pawns. You know, these pawns are doubled. Then I got destroyed. The thing is, you have the Magnus effect. You watch Magnus play it and you're like, I could do that. And then like, no, you can't. Your queen's gone. Playing with the black pieces. Big Shaq, the one and only. Man's not hot. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. Opponent is named Neil C. C stands for Chad. This pawn is way too close to your king. And it's cutting all the circulation. It's a kidney stone. And a lot of people have a knee-jerk reaction. They're like, oh my God, he took my knight. I gotta take. First of all, no, you don't. Savage. Knight to c6. Oh my, danger levels. Okay. Queen moves. Oh, free bishop with check. Jaque, not mate. There's no tomate. Now, you not finding mate here is a little bit upsetting, but that's okay. I mean, you can't find a mate IRL, you can't find a mate on the chessboard. It happens. Oh! That is what the French call savage. I said good job forking. It's mate in 2. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. Jeez Louise, apples and peas. Okay, well, that's obviously beyond anybody's pay grade. All right, now let's just win the game. Push the pawns. Just go. Just go. A4. Yo, you better queen. Okay, hangs rook. Pog. What? Why'd you lose both rooks? What? Why? Why did you lose the rooks? Oh, now he doesn't know what to do, so he's pushing. And no one stopped. What? Bro, nobody stopped him. What was that? No one. He was like, wait, what if I just do this? Oh my, no one just walked in. This man just walked into the position. Did he take the rook? No, he moves his king. Bro's got a bishop, a knight, and a queen, and he moves his king. Because he's like, oh, this pawn's gonna queen. So I like to tell her good morning, and then I will get back to recording this video. You can cue the comments now. That's so unprofessional. Oh. But PP on the PP. All right? Put pressure on the pinned piece. B5, and black is winning. So first of all, what are the threats? Well, first of all, why did I say first of all twice? First of all, I literally invited a bazooka to the party. An unbelievably bad move. I play Rook B1. Rook B1. Rook B1, make a move that makes no sense. That move literally is crazy. Why on earth would you play that? At least cancel your king. What the heck is this move? What are you trying to accomplish? I have no idea. Try to play lazy moves like knight D2 and castling. Knight F6 is coming, and all of a sudden I'm getting shish kebabbed out here. You know, E5. I got the meat in the middle, the peppers on the sides. What is going on here? That is not where the rook is supposed to be, all right? Like, the cow on the farm is not supposed to be on the roof of the house. Unless something was laced in the hay. Hello? Hi. I'm here to take everything. And Jordan's like, well, take this pawn first. Get out of here. All right, because I want to activate my queen. Things like, no, I'm actually going to bring my second horse. I have 2 of them. I got the horses in the back, as philosopher Lil Nas X said. You understand? That's the difference between you and a 2700 playing in the Chessable Masters. There's a few other differences. Probably you shower too much. Probably to get to that level, you gotta shower like 33% less. Maybe you gotta eat your fingernails more. I don't know. Toenails. I don't know. In the French, when you leave black with the light squared bishop and you get your knight to d4, this is a very well-known concept of good knight, bad bishop. And if you see me making random motions with my cheeks, like puffing my face, I'm not trying to be a puffer fish. Because if all your pawns are on dark squares, means none of your pawns are on light squares. Genius commentary here by Gotham. If all your pawns are on dark squares, it means none of your pawns are on light squares. Anand at some point would really like to play h4, get something going on the h-file. What does do to do? Do to do to do to do to do to do to do. And that man's name was Levan Ranyan. He is an unstoppable blitz player as well, going for a scholar's mate here versus Wesley So. And it doesn't matter that Duda is up a horse. His horse is insignificant. No disrespect whatsoever to horses, all right? I'm not horsist.
I don't want to know about that. Focus on the game.
1500.
Yep, that's my guess.
I think it's 1800, but I don't want to be like that incorrect, so I'm going to go for 1700.
If this is 1700, I'll literally quit chess.
3, 2, 1. Oh! It's 1424.
I was right! Let's go!
And it was my game. I played this game as black.
Oh, that's a clip. Oh, that's rough. Oh, man. When the knight gets to c5, that hole is very exploitable. This is a 2-on-1 rook endgame. You have to know a little bit of technique here. They do, because they're better than you. They're better than me, too, but they're less better than me than they are than you. You know, I can't judge. Now, the second you step out onto the street, that's when you get into the public eye. All right, now we're like, what the heck? It's like me and my hair. Every time I leave the house, someone's like, what is on his head? Is that a dish sponge? Shred open the H-file, and here the evaluation has an M in it, okay? And it's not a BMW model. M11 is not a good thing. It's made in 11. The Catalan is a little bit difficult to play at beginner level because beginners play, you know, poop in your hand and throw it at your opponent openings. That we have Queen D2, which is a nice cold shower. Not like after a sauna. It's a cold shower for, like, Vishy giving it to MVL. Vishy's not in the shout with MVL. Shut up, Gotham!
You don't know what you do, comment.
Just look at what Black is doing. Black is standing outside like, come out! Do something! Do something! Come on! You know, you see, like, these viral fight videos. Vishy's outside of Topolov's house. Come on! Let's go! I saw what you posted. Like, let's go. Let's settle this. And Topolov's like, nah, bro, I'm good. It was a joke, bro. Rook is hit. Queen is hit. Queen has to go. Now he plays Rook A4. Magnus saw Rook A4, and yes, he liked it. The knights, when the knights get rolling into your position, it is, I mean, like, look, this is just a nightmare. Ha ha ha! Ah, no pun intended. I was actually not trying to make a pun. That just sort of happened. I'm just so funny. What can I say? There are mating threats, and the queen is left alone with the king, and she is not pleased. She's about to slap him up, and they're flogging each other over the board. It's like, I mean, what to tell you? They should have probably just, I mean, it's the format, right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate the, I don't know what you, just hate something. 2022, it's the time to just hate on something. I would like to play b4 in the future. Magnus is like, I'm gonna play c5. You cannot play b4 in the future. Vishy plays c3 so that he's like, I can play b4 in the future. The knight goes back to c6 so you can't play b4. Right now, but maybe you'll still be able to play it in the future. You'll notice that this bishop is extremely passive. That's it. That's all you had to notice. Oh, really? I don't know why the engine is British. It's just a sophisticated accent, you know? Oh, really? It's fascinating, Watson. Sometimes when you go for danger levels with a move like bishop b2, your levels get dangered and now you have a problem. The knight flying into the f3. Oh my goodness. While the queen is out here having a smoke. All right, we've been trying to get the queen to quit for a while. It's not working. It's 10 dudes in a room in Stavanger, Norway, and they're battling it out. But when f4 happens, here's what goes through the player's head playing white. Oh, f4. Me take pawn, me take pawn, me take pawn, me take pawn.
One rook on the 7th rank, one rook on a5 to tie down white's rook, and I don't see why black will even be worse here.
That's insane. Like, the fact that you already had a configuration in place, that's like beyond insane to me. I'll tell you what I thought. I thought ooga booga. That was like my whole... So black was 540. That's crazy, dude. This was put together by Pi, and he has a lot of funny compilations. Do me a favor, subscribe to his channel to support him. 90 forever. Here we go.